How do you get buyers and sellers in today's marketplace fast? Just what can you do as a realtor, whether you're old or new? If you've been in the business for a long time or you're just beginning, are there things that you can do right now that will get you more buyers and more sellers fast? Yes, there is. Take a look at this video. I'm going to show you some real good techniques that you can use to get more buyers and sellers real fast. And we want to say thank you for the participant of this video who shared with us, who allows us to share his discovery and his learning on how to get more buyers and sellers. I'm Paul R. Atkinson, your real estate coach. Take a look at this video and how you could get more buyers and more sellers right now. Take a look. So what is the feel for you right now? How are you feeling with your business today?
Okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling it's progressing. It's not progressing as fast as I wanted to progress.
Okay.
And I'll let you know why I think it's not progressing as fast. It's not progressing as fast because I'm adding the contact, I'm adding the information, and before I add them, like we discussed last time, it's good to give them a call, say, hey, how are you doing, and how's everything, how's the family, etc. And that's what I've been doing. As I do that, I realize, it's been what, 5 years, 4 years, 3 years since I talked to this person. It's just sometimes I get to feel like, yeah, okay, it's fine. Hey, listen, I'm doing this for real estate. You mind if I add you? And that's okay. But sometimes I just feel it's a little bit pushy. So on those, I'm continuing the conversation, and I'm trying to like do it daily and say, so how's everything today? And then eventually just go ahead and shoot them the real estate, because it feels fake.
Yes.
If I go ahead and after 5 years or 4 years and say, hey, you know what? It feels like I'm doing it for that.
Yeah.
So that's something that I don't want.
Right. I understand.
So I'm adding, right now I have 34 contacts and another 20 that I've started the conversation with, and I haven't completed. And I think that's the way it will go for me, maybe 40 contacts per week. And that way I can add, let's say, I'll slow down eventually, obviously, because I run out of contacts. But for now, I think that's the way that it will go. It's not like I can add all the 100 at the same week. It just will be too difficult for me to just, I can add them and they'll get an email, but I don't think that's the purpose also, right? More purpose of communication and talking to them and seeing how they're doing, how their family is, and then not a long time, not let's say like a month after, but maybe a couple of days after, just bring it up to them after having. I think it's more real, no? That's what I think.
Yeah, for sure. Your approach is what you feel comfortable with, and I think that you're right in that, because you want to be real. It should be natural. That's for sure. 100%. It should be a natural thing for you to ask them for who do they know that wants to buy real estate, sell real estate, rent real estate. And sometimes it takes a little time. You go on a date, you don't try to kiss the girl on the first day. So it's true.
Yeah.
So great. That's great.
Yeah.
Good job, man. Congratulations, buddy.
So that's going good. That I feel comfortable with, and the ones that I have talked to, even though they might not be at this time ready, but they have my information. I'm thinking that we get along and they like me because we've been friends for a while, or I've known them for a while, and it's moving. So that part to be honest, I'm seeing it flow, which is what we want right now, just to see it flow and see it progress. So I'm looking for progression.
Yes. And one of the things I just want to remind us as realtors is that we must remember that the two things we have to do as a successful realtor is to believe and to be persistent. BP, not the gas station BP, real estate industry BP. Believe, be persistent. Rome wasn't built in one day. This thing that you're doing right now, you keep at it and don't get frustrated and don't get anxious and don't get impatient. And you keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. It becomes a time when people just start to know where to find you.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think that's good.
That's the
So
ticket.
that I'm very happy with.
Absolutely. So I see that people are on the site. I can look at it and it's showing me that, you know, you have activity. You know, you got 34
I
people.
do.
Yeah, you got activity. They're viewing the site. And look how amazing you're doing. I'll share my screen with you so you could see what I'm looking at.
Please.
So you could see the screen.
Yeah.
And what it's saying here is that you have activity, right?
Yes.
See that? That's really good. It's really good. Because
So
you have is in a group. You're doing, Mario, you're doing exactly what you need to do. You see this right here? All your contacts, you've been added them and putting them in a group. You entered them. It shows that you entered them. You're working. Amazing. And then it's showing that these folks are, 1 hour ago, this person was on, 22 hours ago, 22 hours. Yeah. More than, you know, at least 10%, which is about 3 people of your population has been on your site in the last 24 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 24-hour period, you have almost 20% of your population. You want to play a numbers game? If you had 3,400 people, what is 20% of that?
600
Oh,
something. Whatever.
yeah. So the more people you got, the more activity you get.
You know what helps? What helped when you see a lot of people? It's the Labor Day weekend when they got the message for the holidays. That people clicked on those. People that I think that helped a little bit more that this particular week.
Very nice.
Because they started getting that holiday message, so they clicked on it and they started looking at it again.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful.
That's what I think. I don't know.
But you agree. I mean, I agree with you for sure. You're absolutely right because it's a greeting. But how warm is that when your contact received that meeting? Yeah, that greeting. It's wonderful. So that's a good thing.
Let me see. What does it show? What they open?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. If you look and see, like, for example, let's look at the Elsa. And when you go into Elsa, you could see that she, September the 10th, she was sent this email, buying a new home, the first steps. So she's a buyer. And she got this nice home, buying a new home, first steps, when, where, blah, blah, finding the neighborhood. And it was your proposal. It's you.
Yeah.
Right? If we look to see what group, you're 19 buyers, and they have the holiday greeting right there. Holiday, the family. Let's look in the family group. Holiday. These 8 people should have gotten an email. So I go to 8 people, and I click on Andres, and let's see what he got. Timeline. They are.
Yeah, it's a holiday.
Yeah, so he opened it.
Okay, that's what I wanted to see. What are they opening?
Yeah, he opened it on the 7th. He opened it at 6 a.m. You sent it. And wishing you a relaxing holiday weekend with family and friends. Happy Labor Day. How sweet was that? And then you triggered them with some listings. What a great way to run your business.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, great. So now, what's next?
Yeah, I think just continue to add in contacts and do the who do you know that wants needs real estate and just continue to work on that. And that's the way the business will start flowing and will start moving.
That's so true. And I have a tip for you today that I want to
Sure.
share with you to get some business going. And I think it will work. What do you think about going after some canceled and expired listings? You mentioned that you were working with that option before and it didn't go well. Can you tell me what you did with the
So
expired?
for the way I looked at it, I was obviously on the MLS. I was able to see which were the listings that were soon or recently expired.
Yeah.
And basically, I mean, if it was close to where I live, just walk by there and see how they were doing and stuff like that. Not really sending any message or mail to them. Just basically walking by and talking to the people.
So this was like a physical going to door knock. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Maybe
That's powerful.
it wasn't that many. It wasn't like I did a lot, but I didn't really succeed at all, basically.
Okay. So right now, time has changed because of COVID.
Yeah.
So we can't go knocking on the door with a mask. I don't think we want to rob them.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I would suggest. What if we were to get that list again? So you know the first part because you've been in for many years. You get that list of the canceled and think about the people that have canceled. They canceled in April, May, June because of COVID, and they want to sell, but they just don't know how. And that's the headliner for your flyer. So write this down, and you're going to make a flyer, and it's going to say just this in the beginning. This flyer should have this is the beginning, and I'm going to tell you some more things to have on it. So in the beginning, it says, "Want to sell, but just don't know how?" Question mark. Then put your photograph, your image on there, your brand. Obviously, you got to put the logo for FREC, the PRA logo. Your phone number. If they call your number and don't answer, they leave a message. Don't have them call in the office trying to find you.
Okay.
Put your website on there. So just the name, Mario, and then the website, mario.prahomes.com. Then I want you to come up with 7 strong bullets. What would be the 5 most remarkable things that you could say to a seller that would cause them to want to list their home with you and to definitely want to talk to you?
Okay. Well, obviously, the first one would be the price. The second one will be the time, how long it takes. It should be quick, should be fast. Obviously, most of them want that.
Pause. So you say the first bullet is about the price.
Yes.
So how would you word that to them? How would you, because you want to ask them a question so they can answer themselves.
Okay.
So
how much or what do you consider would be the, oh no, not like that.
You remember you're asking them a question like, do you want to sell your home at high price?
Yes, I like that better. Do you would you like to sell your house? Would you like to sell your house at the highest price?
Write that down. Then follow that format and go to the next bullet. What?
Do you want to sell your property fast, quickly?
Beautiful. Question mark. What's the next bullet?
Do you want somebody? Do you want an agent? I think that's the first. That's the second, and the second one is just for them to trust me. So I would say, do you want an agent that can guide you through the process?
That's great. And I do like the trust part too. I like the trust.
The trust.
The guide you through the process. Go with that. Go with that. And then the next one underneath that, I think you should say something about agent trust. Do you want an agent you can trust?
Do you want to trust? Do you want an agent you can trust?
Question mark.
Do you want an agent about experience? I already mentioned it on the previous one, but
yeah, you said experience already. I think that's great.
Yeah.
And right underneath experience, then you come up with trust. I like that one.
5. That's 5.
Give them 2 more. I love 7 is a good number for me.
You're lucky number 7.
Yeah. Excellent. And right under these bullets, the last thing you must do is what? You have to have a CTA, a call to action.
Okay.
So right underneath this now, you got to give them one sentence by saying, I am here to serve you for more than 17 years. Call or text me today at 954-555-1212. Do it now. Bips! Make that flyer up.
Okay.
Once you get that flyer, the same approach. It's going to cost a little money because you can't go knock on the door. But if you've got about, I think if you have about $40, you get stamps. Yeah, you could get some stamps. Go get some stamps and some envelopes. And then you figure out, you go into MLS and you pull those canceled. Maybe you get 10, 20, and you're going to save that search to Mario, to yourself. So every morning when you wake up, all the canceled and expireds, they come to your inbox. One day it could be 1, next day it could be 10. And you're just gonna take your time and print that flyer, and you're gonna have the flyer ready to go, fold it up nicely, put a business card in it, put it in the envelope, write the address on it, have the kids write the address on it, whatever, put a stamp on it, put your return label to the office, not to your home, and then booms, drop it in the mailbox and start this system going.
Okay. Sounds good. That's the plan.
Excellent. And welcome back. Wasn't that amazing? Look at how you can use your own mind. Not me telling you what to do, but just partnering with you to help in a thought-provoking way to pull out things that you can use. This technique is amazing because when you use this technique to learn and to discover how to build your real estate business, it's more sustainable learning. It's learning that you really hold on to. And that's one of the things in our real estate industry today. We learn, but we don't hold on to it. So just rewind this video if you have to, and just look at how this realtor was able to use his mind to do the work, entering people into your CRM, watching the activity starting to grow, but know that you've got to believe that it's going to grow, and you got to give it time and be persistent, because Rome wasn't built in one day. Then, as a bonus, we went into how you can act right now by going after those sellers that have canceled because of COVID and expired. You create that one-page flyer and watch the video, pause it, rewind it, and just look at the content of how we build that one-page flyer. Follow the system, mail it out, follow up each morning. Who is canceled? Who is expired in your marketplace? And send the letters out and watch out for the phone calls. It works. It works. Until next time, I'll see you real soon. Remember, in the description of this video, Click on the link of how you can get more buyers and sellers in 30 days or less. Click on the link and click on it now. Until then, I'll see you real soon. Let's go get him, Tiger.